Hey guys, welcome back to the Twisted CB Ranch. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer, just a heads up, because we've got some stuff going on. So I figured I would kind of show you. We went to a show last Saturday in Indiana. I took Rita and ran her. We won some money, so I'll put the clips from that show in there. And then behind me is my broodmare, who is giving us all the signs that we are going to be getting a baby. So let's hope that she ends up doing that for us, because she is currently 342 days, which a normal horse's gestation, full term, excuse me, full term, anything after 320 days is good. Their full term, like full date, is 340 days. So that was Monday for her. So I got a message this morning that she'd been down and rolling. I actually just brought her back in because I came outside to check on her and she was laying down rolling. So let's do some baby watch. So I just brought her in. But there's no bugs or anything out, and you can see she's kind of kicking at her belly. She's biting at her stomach. She's a little bit warm in her chest. And no, she is not skinny. That is just the mare's look when they get close to foaling, is they'll kind of drop down and everything will look kind of pulled down. So that's just the way she looks. She's been doing some odd stuff here lately, so we're hoping that she decides to go ahead and have it today. This might be the first time ever that two mares have foaled in the same freaking night. Not too long apart.
Easy there, little.
Can I pet you? Hi. So this is a little stud colt by Repete offender out of my mare Devil Silver Lady. What are you doing?
Stay in there with your little one.
So this baby here is out of a black and white walking horse stallion. I can't remember his registered name right off the top of my head, but this is a mare that we used to show. She was actually bred and raised here on this farm. Her name is Fatal's Dark Touch. And as if you can see, he looks to be a tricolor. So a little update on the babies this morning. The little spotted baby, he's actually a Tennessee Walker. So he was a total kind of surprise this morning. And I'll tell you all the story, but I just want to give you an update on them before I head home. So they both have barn names now. Sorry, a bug flew in my eye. So let me introduce to you. So I guess I accidentally deleted the clip of putting the colts names in here. So let me go ahead and give you all a introduction. So my colt, who is by Repete offender out of Devil Silver Lady, his barn name is Chaos. That morning was very chaotic and very much a shock to all of us. And then the spotted foal that belongs to Caleb's grandmother, his name is Peanut. He is gonna be little, and it was only fitting that his name was Peanut. So like I said, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Please let me know if you have any questions about breeding, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So something I forgot to put in is the story of why that day up until these mares had their babies was absolutely crazy. So I actually had left work early on Wednesday morning because my mare was acting weird, and so I wanted to be there in case something happened. She waited all day. We brought her in and out multiple times because she just kept acting uncomfortable. Then she'd be fine, so we'd turn her out, let her go move around because she was stalking up really bad. Which stalking up in a horse means that their legs swell up. So it's basically like a woman who's pregnant. You know, like our ankles will swell, things like that. Same kind of thing for a horse. So she'd been doing that, so we wanted her to move around as much as possible. And when we turned her out, her and the black mare, her name is Spring, they go out together. Well, the only thing Spring did, because Spring was not due till May 11th. The only thing Spring did when we turned her out was she would go out and she rolled once, which is normal. She rolled in a dirt spot, so we didn't think nothing about it. But when we'd bring Lady in, I noticed Spring would lay down a bunch, which that's not out of the ordinary for her, because even when we were prepping her for shows, like she'd get a bath and she'd go lay down. So we didn't think anything about it. So Caleb's grandmother, who was so kind to foal my mare out for me, she called me. It was about 1 o'clock, and she's like, "Hey, Brooke, your baby's here." And I was like, "Well, do you know what it is?" And she goes, "I think it's a said colt, but I don't know. I haven't been able to tell." So I got over there. She's about 10 minutes from here. I get over there and I walk in the barn, and she had the front barn door shut, so you walked across the concrete walkway between two stalls, and kind of directly across was Spring's stall. And I saw something white, and she has a white-blue heeler, a black and white blue heeler, and I thought she was in the stall with Spring, but Spring was laying down. And I'm like, well, that's weird. So I was about ready to whip the little dog because she is not supposed to be messing with the horses. Well, when I walked a little bit closer to the gate, I noticed that was not the dog. It had bigger ears, and when he shook his head, I kind of immediately panicked. And me and Oakley, which is my little girl, we hauled butt out of the barn, ran to the house, and as I was getting on the porch, his grandmother was coming out. And I said, "You know Spring's having her baby, right?" And she goes, "Oh my God, oh shit, no, what do you mean?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's already out, like, he's here." And she goes, "Oh my God." So we ran back across the barn. She was in the house getting an enema for my baby, because, you know, we were expecting one, not two. Ran back in the house, or ran back out to the barn, and didn't really even mess with my baby, because like he was up, he had nursed, he was good to go. This mare had her baby in a 10 by 10 stall, where our foaling stalls are, I think, 10 by 20s, or maybe something like that. And so we ended up having to move him to a different stall for the night, because, I mean, when a mare's water breaks, it will pretty much flood any stall no matter what. So we ended up having to move her and stuff, but he was a total surprise. Spring never waxed, she never dripped milk, her teats never filled up. Like, most of the time a mare's teats will swell, but hers were still really small. It looked like she had some time before she had it, so we were really in a shock. So I was actually on the phone, and I said, yeah, today was a little bit of chaos, and it just, Peanut already had his name, so I felt it was kind of fitting that Lady's baby became named, or ended up being named, Chaos, because it was definitely a wild morning. So I'm really excited to show you guys the journey with these babies and stuff. So I'll definitely keep y'all updated.
Oh, wait till he goes trying to run across the
She's gonna be chasing after him. He has a nice attitude. He's like, ooh.
He's like, I have room.
I also figured in this video I would go ahead and do a little bit of an unboxing for one of my sponsors for the 2020 season. This 2024 season. This is from Accelerate Equine. So let's get into the box and see what we got. So I really love everything that Accelerate has to offer. So let's kind of see here. We got a card. It says, Brooke, thank you for representing Team Accelerate. We're glad you're here. We've got some rubber bands for your arms. You are brave. You are creative. You are strong. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. And then this one says, life is a journey, not a destination. I love those. We've got our patches here. So these I've got 4 of them. They will actually go on my shirts when we compete, which we've got a really big race coming up in August. So I'm hoping to break these bad boys out, and definitely going to be breaking them out for some rodeos. And then we got some candy. There's lots of candy down in here. And then I also got some chapstick. And then also in this box was another box. So let's see what's in this box. Oh, is this a Stanley? Oh my God. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous color. It's like a eggshell blue. Oh my God. I'm so excited. So it's got their logo. I'm trying to be better at like drinking more water. So hopefully this will help me out. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and ding the notification bell. That way when I post, y'all are the first ones to know. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And I can't wait to share with you guys these babies' registered names when we get them registered. So hope y'all enjoyed.